I am Miranda. I have worked at Milestone for almost 3 years now. I'm a personal trainer as well as a swim instructor here. So I'm the trainer that kind of zooms back and forth from the pool to the land and everything. So I am here to give you a workout and show you that you can still swim on land as best you can. But there's a bunch of exercises that will help you stay strong and fit for swimming. So then when we get back into the pool and the water opens, it will be a way to prevent injury and just keep us strong. All right, should we get started?
Look, somebody named
who said
George
something?
Tate.
George Tate. Hey, George.
Hello.
Thanks for watching.
You have like 17 people watching.
Oh, I have 17. Okay, so we're gonna start today with some dynamic stretches. In college, I swam in college, and we always started before our swim workout, we always did some dynamic stretches. So we're gonna go through 5 different stretches, 20 seconds each. We'll take about 10 seconds in between each stretch exercise, just to give you guys some time to keep up with everyone. So I have my timer here. We're gonna start. Our first exercise is gonna be arm circles forward. We're gonna go.
There's your mom.
Hey, Mom. Thanks for also watching. We're gonna go 20 seconds forward arm circles. We're gonna go big movements instead of small movements because swimming, obviously, you are doing much bigger movements. All right. We're gonna go 20 seconds backwards now. 20 seconds backwards. Backward arm movement. Get our arms warmed up for this fun workout. We're doing a lot of upper body, shoulder, back, core. All right. Our next one is gonna be speed skaters for 20 seconds. Just let those arms swing, loosen those arms. It's really hot in here, so sorry if my face is bright red, but I'm glad to be back. Okay, our fourth one is gonna be legs. It's gonna be a squat and reach. So what you're gonna do, I'm gonna show you first and then I'll start the timer. We're gonna reach for our toes, so you're gonna get that hamstring stretch. Then you're gonna squat down, open up those hips. If you can't get down this low, that's okay. You can just go to here. And then we're gonna reach our arms up as tight as we can and stand. Okay, so I'm gonna start the timer. We're gonna get that hamstring stretch. You're gonna squat down. You're gonna reach up in a streamline like you're pushing off the wall and stand up. We got 10 more seconds. Try and get in 1 or 2 more and stand back up. Got 1 more here and stand. Okay, our last one, my favorite, are the walkout planks. So you're gonna come to the end of your mat, you're gonna walk it on out, and then you're gonna walk it on back. This is a lot of shoulder strength, shoulder warm up. So I'm gonna start my timer. You're gonna walk it on out here. You're gonna walk it on back. You also may feel it in your hamstrings as well. I know I do when I touch my toes before I walk it out. Got about 10 seconds. And stand. Let's go 1 more, or the heck of it. And stand. Okay, so those are some of my favorite dynamic stretches. Those were 5 of them. I feel like I'm warmed up. I hope you do too. Before we start the workout, the circuits that I have planned for you, all you'll really need is just a band. The band that I have is purple here, attached to the lifeguard chair. It has handles on it. If you have bands that don't have handles, that's okay. You'll just hold the end of your band. But if you can find a place to attach it, because we'll be doing some exercises like this, kind of simulating swimming, that would be great. Okay, so all you need is a yoga mat, something to lay down on, and then a band. And we will get started with the first circuit. We're gonna go through this first circuit 2 times. This one is going to be more core specific, shoulder stability, but mainly core. You may feel a little bit in your lower back, and that is okay. It's gonna be a lot of plank, some Supermans working that lower back. But what I really love, if you've ever taken a swim lesson from me or swam with me before, I've always gotten down on the ground and showed you how plank is the best thing you can do to practice swimming, because it's the best body position you can have. So just for example, before we start the circuit, I'm going to show you, if you're like this in a plank, ideally that is the perfect position to be in for swimming. You don't want your bottom down, you don't want your hips up in the air, you don't want your head up like this or way down like this. You want to just be even, so you're pretending like you're on the surface of the water swimming. Okay, so we're going to go an elbow plank. We're going to go swimmers or Supermans. I like to call them swimmers. We're going to go plank arm raises, and then we're going to go alternating Supermans or alternating swimmers, and I'll show you, I'll run through them with you as we go along. We're going to go each exercise for 30 seconds. We'll take 10 seconds in between. Since we're really doing those exercises and working those muscles, we'll take a little bit of rest in between each exercise, but we are going to get started. So our first one, let me get my timer, 30 seconds. We're just holding a good plank, okay? So we're gonna come up in this position. If this is too much for you, drop down to your knees. You can have your feet up or your feet on the ground, and you'll just be like this. Think about holding that core in nice and tight. I always talk about in swimming, having a tight core, so you're not only using your back, but also your core muscles. We have about 5 seconds left, and then we're gonna rest for 10. Nice job. So in between these rests, the 10-second rest, I'm gonna show you what's next. So our next exercise is gonna be Supermans, okay, or swimmers. So you're gonna come up and back down. Come up and back down, just like that, okay? We're gonna start this one in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go 30 seconds, just coming up and back down. Keep that core tight, squeeze your glutes, you'll feel this in your lower back. That's okay, that's the lower back muscles that are working. Nice job, we're about halfway through. Nice and controlled, you don't have to be very fast. All right, and rest. Our third exercise, you're gonna be in a plank position, but this time you're gonna be up on your hands. So you're gonna be like this, up on your hands. Spread your feet out a little bit wider to make it a little bit easier so you're able to lift one arm up. What you're gonna try and do, you're gonna lift one arm up like this, just like you would be in that position to take that stroke. And then you're gonna switch arms. So see how it looks almost like I'm swimming freestyle stroke. You want that arm right by your ear. Okay? So we're gonna start this exercise and go. Now, if this is too much in this position, again, drop down to your knees and just alternate arms, okay? Try and get that arm, your shoulder right by your ear. Thinking about keeping that arm out in front. You don't want to be here, but you want to be out here like this, like you were taking that strong freestyle stroke, okay? Core nice and tight. Try not to rotate side to side, and rest. Okay, our last but not least exercise, alternating swimmers. These are my favorite because I really do feel like a swimmer when I do these. So you're gonna be down on the ground. Instead of going double arm like this, you're gonna go alternating arms, just like this. So one leg off the ground when the other arm comes up, and you're gonna alternate just like this, okay? In 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds this way. Squeeze those glutes. You'll feel it in your lower back. Again, keep that core nice and tight. And it looks like I am swimming on land. I think. It feels that way. I don't know what I look like. Almost there. And rest. Okay, so that was our first circuit. We're going through that one more time. One more time, again, 30 seconds each. We're gonna rest for about 5 more seconds and then go into our elbow plank, just holding a plank for 30 seconds, all right? Okay, ready and go. Again, drop to your knees if you need to. If not, we're just gonna hold this here. Core tight. Pretend like you're on the surface of the water. Even body. Every muscle is tight. Head position good. You're looking straight down at that black line. I always say, look at the bottom, don't look in front of you. Or underneath you. All right, and rest. We have Supermans. Double arm this time, so your legs and your arms are gonna come off the ground. I don't think I said this the first round, but if you feel like it's a little bit too complicated to lift your legs and your arms up, keep those legs on the ground and just lift up the arms, okay? All right, ready and begin. We got 30 seconds. Superman's here. 30 seconds, Superman. Nice job. Very good, very good. Almost there. And rest. Our third one is going to be up on our hands instead of elbows. Spread those feet wide or drop down to your knees. We're going to try and simulate that swim stroke. So we're going to raise an arm, tight core, and switch arms. Okay, shoulder to ear. Keeping this elbow high. I always talk about a high elbow instead of here. Very good, very good. And rest. And we have one more, the alternating swimmers. We're back down on the ground. Alternate the arms and the legs. And begin. If this is a little bit too much on your back, putting a pillow underneath your hips. I don't have one here, but at home, sometimes it's a little bit strenuous on my lower back. So kind of keeping that pillow underneath me. I put it right here. It helps a little bit with my lower back. So if you're at home doing this and you feel like that helps, absolutely go for it. All right, and rest. That was 30 seconds. So we're gonna take a little water break while we regroup for our second circuit. So that first one, we worked on core, shoulder stability, a lot of core plank, simulating that body position in freestyle mainly, but really butterfly as well because you're flat on the surface. I'm gonna take a sip and then we'll go circuit number 2. Okay, so our second circuit is where you need the bands. So we're gonna go 30 seconds again for each exercise. You're gonna grab your band. Again, it doesn't have to be a band with handles, but try to find somewhere like a doorknob or a door frame or let's see, a banister, anywhere you can hook your band up so where you have, you're holding both sides of the band. And what we're gonna do, here we're really gonna work our lat muscles, our back muscles, and then our tricep muscles. Those are 2 of the main muscles used in swimming, really for any stroke that you do. So with these, We're gonna be bent over at the hips, so you want that flat back. And I want you to pretend like you're face down in the water, so you're looking at that bottom of the pool. And we're gonna try as best we can to simulate that freestyle and butterfly stroke. I haven't had some of my swimmers do butterfly, but here's your time, here's your opportunity to try it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna be here. Our first one, I'm gonna run you through each exercise and then we'll go through them together, okay? First one, you're gonna go double arm, double arm. So see how my elbows are high and I'm going all the way past my hips, all the way past my hips. That second one, we're gonna alternate. So you're gonna keep this band out here in front. You're gonna alternate arms. So pretend like you're swimming freestyle. Our third one, we're gonna have our elbows here at our side and we're gonna push back. So it's just gonna be that tricep. So think about you're pushing back at the end of that pole, your stroke, you're pushing that water back. And then our fourth one, we're gonna be a little bit more straight up and we're gonna go back row, okay? So we're gonna start, again, we're gonna go 30 seconds each exercise. We're gonna go 2 times through and we'll take 10 seconds rest in between each exercise. Let me get my timer. And we're gonna start our first one now. We're gonna go double arm, pull past that hip, slightly bent over, keeping those elbows really high, okay? I always talk about in swimming, you want high elbows. You don't want to drop those elbows. That won't get you a very strong pull. You want to pull back as much water as you can. Pretend like that's what you're doing right now. You should feel that lat burn. I do, I know that. And rest, okay? Our second one, we'll rest 10 seconds. Our second one's gonna be alternating. So you're taking that freestyle stroke. High elbows, same position with those elbows. High, all the way back. All right, we'll start right now. 30 seconds here, okay? And they don't have to be fast. I just want them strong. I want them all the way back. Very good. Nice job. You should feel the burn. You should also feel this probably in your triceps as well. Very good. And rest. All right, our third one. Keeping those elbows into our side, we're still bent over. And we're gonna just press back here, okay? Press back from the elbows. It's a tricep kickback. We're thinking about pushing that water back at the end of the stroke, pushing that water back. Okay, we're gonna start. Let me set this timer and begin. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Very good. Finishing that stroke past the hip, past the hip. Nice job. And rest. Very good. And then our last one, our fourth one, is going to be a back exercise. Doing these back rows are very important for swimmers. I was always known to have very caved in shoulders from swimming so much on my stomach like that. So doing back rows, thinking about pinching those shoulder blades together, really retracting those shoulders is very good to do if you're a swimmer. And begin. 30 seconds. Pinch those shoulder blades together. Bring those shoulders back. So you have very good posture. Very good. Having strong lat muscles really, really helps being a better swimmer, faster swimmer. The stronger the lats, the more water you can pull. Nice job, rest. I always tell my swimmers that sometimes, we're gonna take a little break, we have one more round, but sometimes You think that when you're swimming, you're only using your arms and your shoulders, but really you want to pull water with your back. So if you can think about using those back muscles to really pull that water back, you're going to pull a lot more water that way and be a lot stronger. Okay, we have one more round of bands. We're going to go 30 seconds again. Here we go. We're starting with our double arm lat pulls. And begin. We're going to be bent over again. High elbow. Pulling all the way back past our hips. Feeling that back burn, lat burn. Pulling as much water as we can. I miss the water. I know you all do too. Even if you're not a swimmer, this is still a wonderful workout to do. It is okay if you don't like the water as much as I do. It's still great to work out. Okay. We're going to go alternating now. Starting with our second exercise. I don't think I let you rest much in between that one, but that's okay. We're powering through. We are powering through. We got this. Strong pulls back. All the way through and rest. Okay, our next one, we got the tricep. Elbows in, pushing back just like this, okay? We'll start in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Here we go. Good. You feel the burn, that's a good thing. I feel it. All right, rest. We have one more, and that's going to be the back rows. Pinching those shoulder blades together, okay? Just like this, all right? Our last band exercise, and you'll get a little bit more of a break after this one. Last 30 seconds. Here we go. Very good. Get those shoulders back. Squeeze those lats together. This is our last band exercise. And rest. Nice job. Okay, we're going to take a little bit longer of a break now. We're going to transition back to our mat. This is going to be a little bit more core, shoulder, and chest. This is going to be a combination of all three. So we're going to go, our first exercise, I'll show you while you guys are resting. First exercise, we're going to go flutter kicks on our back. We're going to go here for 20 seconds, okay? I like to have my hands underneath my hips to kind of support my lower back a little bit. So they're going to be right here. We're going to go flutter kicks just like this. My feet, my ankles are going to be nice and relaxed. My toes are going to be pointed. And I'm going to pretend like I'm swimming, kicking on my back, okay? So that's the first one, our flutter kicks on your back. Then we're going to transition over to our stomach. And we're going to go flutter kicks on our stomach. So hands can be down here at our side. You're going to just raise those legs and kick. Your head can be down if that's a little bit more comfortable on your neck. And we're going to go flutter kick on our back. Now, with my swimmers, you know what I mean when I say don't kick just from the knees, but bring those quads, those hamstrings up, squeeze those glutes, and kick just like this, okay? Point those toes. Our third one, we're going to go push-ups. Push-ups, so we can go from the knee or from up here. We're going to drop down and push up, okay? That's a very explosive exercise for swimming. It works your arm muscles, your shoulders, and your chest all in one. And we need all of those muscles to be strong for swimming. And then our last one, I like to call these prone swimmers, okay? Or you can call them angels if you want. But you're gonna be in this position just like we were for the Supermans. You can have your arms and your legs off at once, or you can have your legs down. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your arms, you're gonna bring them all the way around here to your back, and then all the way back up, okay? All the way here to your back. You should feel this in your shoulders after a few seconds, and all the way back. So those are the 4 exercises. We're gonna get started. We're gonna go 20 seconds of each exercise on this circuit, okay? So we're gonna start on our back. 20 seconds, we're gonna go flutter kick on our back, just like we'd be kicking in the water. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and begin. Point those toes. Kick from your hip down. I know I've said that a lot. People probably get so tired of me saying that. Kick, kick, kick. We have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're gonna transition to our stomach. We're gonna go flutter kick on our stomach. So we just swam backstroke. Now we're gonna swim freestyle. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Arms are at my side, or they can be up here. And we're just gonna kick, 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 kick with our feet and our legs. Kicking from the hips. Not just from the knee down. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. We've got push-ups. 20 seconds of push-ups, either from our knees or from our feet up here. Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, and 1. Working our chest, shoulders for a strong stroke, strong pull, and rest. And our last exercise are going to be the arm angels or the prone swimmers. Okay, so feet can be, legs and feet can be on the ground, or they can be up to make it a little bit more challenging. But we're going to go, I'm going to scoot this back. We're going to go starting from here, all the way back here, and all the way up. And begin. Touch those hands in the back if you can. And if you really want to get crazy with this exercise, you can also kick your feet. We want to be crazy, don't we? Yeah. Good. Good, good, good. Make it hurt, make it burn. Nice job, and rest. All right, that was round 1. We have one more round. We're gonna take a water break and go our last round of that exercise. And then we have one more circuit after this one, just with 3 exercises in it, but it's more core, because I think that core is the most important part of your body to be strong in order to be a really good swimmer. Okay, so we're gonna start on our back with some flutter kicks, backstroke kicks, and we got 20 seconds starting in 3, 2, 1. Hands can be under the hips, support the lower back, floppy ankles, point those toes, kick, kick, kick. I always have my mom do these when I train her, and I call her the Flutter Queen, because she's really fast at kicking. Flutter Queen. Okay, and switch, rest. Our second exercise, we're gonna be on our stomach. On our stomach, going the Flutter Queen on this one. And begin. Freestyle kick. Kicking from the hips down. Relax those ankles. You should feel this a little bit in your lower back as well. That's okay, you have a lot of muscles back there. Squeeze those glutes, tight core. Kick, 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 kick. And rest. Nice job. Our third one is gonna be push-ups, either from the knees or from your feet. 20 seconds of push-ups. Think about this as an explosive movement for that stroke and that pull underneath the water. We want to work our chest muscles here. And begin. Ten seconds. Nice job. 5. And rest. Nice job. Our last one, we are doing the prone swimmers. Prone swimmers here, okay? So we're down on our stomach. Hands are up. We're gonna go all the way back to here and all the way forward, working those shoulders. If you really wanna make it challenging, you can hold a little bit of light weight. If you have water bottles around or something. Come all the way back, try and touch those hands behind you. All the way forward again. Get crazy and move those legs. And rest. Nice job. All right, our third circuit is complete. Our last circuit, grab some water while I'm running you through it. We're gonna work on our oblique muscles here. So more core. Our obliques are very important in swimming. If you think about when you're swimming, you're going side to side in that freestyle stroke, so your core, your obliques are always engaged. So I wanted to add in some oblique muscles some oblique exercises. And our first exercise is going to be rush and twist. So it's kind of same movement. You're going side to side, just like you would be swimming freestyle, rotating side to side like this, okay? Our second one, we're going to be on our side. We're gonna go crunches here. We're gonna go 15 seconds on this side, switch over, 15 seconds on this side, okay? And then our third exercise and our last one, we're gonna be plank hip rotations. Another plank, my favorite, okay? So hip rotations, side to side with those hips. Try and not make it fast. We want to protect that lower back by keeping our core nice and engaged, okay? Okay, so we're gonna have one last circuit, 2 times through. Let's do this. Rush and twist. We're gonna go 30 seconds for each exercise here, okay? All right, and begin. Side to side. Touch your hands on the ground, really twist. If having your feet up is a little bit too challenging, keep your feet down and just go side to side like this. You're still getting a great workout doing this, okay? If you seem like you have your feet up and your legs are going side to side like this, try and just keep those feet still. More still the better. You just want to work your obliques here, okay? And rest. All right, we got side crunches. Flip over to one side. We're gonna go 15 seconds of side crunches. We're gonna flip on over to the other side, okay? And begin. I'll let you know when you're at 15 seconds. That's 20 seconds, 5 more seconds here. And switch. Go to this side. Try not just move that head, but also lift up with those oblique muscles instead of just tilting your neck like that. Okay, and then our last one, you can rest there. Our last one's gonna be the plank hip rotations. We're gonna go side to side with our hips up in a plank position. If you feel like being on your feet is too crazy, too aggressive, we're just gonna be on our knees again, going side to side like this, okay? Try and not have your hips up in the air going like that, but keep them low to the ground. And begin. 20 seconds here. Nice and controlled movements here. Good, good, good. Keep it going. We got 12 seconds. 8. Woo! And 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Very good. Take a little bit more of a rest. We have one more time through, so just 3 exercises left, and then we'll be finished. And you can ask me questions if you like, or let me know how you liked it, whatever you want. We'll go in 10 seconds, starting with our first one, Russian twist side to side, okay? Go in 5 seconds. Last one here, ready and begin. 30 seconds. Side to side, Russian twist here. Try and touch that ground, keeping those legs and feet still. Good job. We're over halfway. Very good, very good. And rest. We have our side crunches next. 15 seconds on one side, 15 on the other. I'm gonna start on this side this time, so we get a full 15 here. Here we go, side crunches. And begin. Crunch up with your abs. Don't just move your head or your neck. Good. And switch. Go to this side. Nice job. And 5, 3, 2, and rest. Very good. Our last exercise of the day is going to be our plank hip rotations. Back over on our stomach, on our elbows. You can be up on your feet or on your knees, whatever is best for you. And we got 30 seconds to finish. Ready? And begin. 30 seconds here. Slow and controlled. Almost there. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, nice job. So that was the workout. That was all of the exercises I thought were best to do while you're out of the water, while we're not swimming. These really help you stay strong. I always did dry land exercises in swimming. That's what I call a dry land exercise. They really help to prevent injury, keep those muscles strong. You're using so many muscles when you swim, but sometimes on land you're using a little bit of different muscles, so it's really important to do land workouts as well as in the water too. A really, really great way to kind of simulate swimming is getting on the front of your ball, so kind of right at your stomach, and you'll be having your arms out in front. My feet are behind me on the ground. You can swim breaststroke with this ball. You can swim freestyle. Okay, so this is a kind of a great way to pretend like you're swimming and also working your muscles. My shoulders are burning doing this. And then you can swim butterfly.
That's got to be some core work right there.
Definitely some core work. We're using the stability ball, keeping our balance. So that's a great way to also kind of simulate swimming while you don't have water. Using this stability ball is awesome.
And is there
Very
any
good.
kind of, like, I know you did some stretches. Is there any kind of like really good stretches that you would suggest for them to do, like for their shoulders or anything
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, some awesome stretches that I like to do. Yeah, you can take the ball here. For my shoulders, so obviously when swimming you get really, really tight. If you have a band here, like this, a really, really great stretch to do is to hold both sides of the band, bringing that band up. If you're flexible enough and mobile enough to go all the way around with it, you can do this and then come all the way down. I have a lot of my clients do this for mobility. Shoulder mobility is huge in swimming. A lot of times people get a cranky shoulder with swimming, so this one would be a really, really good one. If you don't have a band like this,
Yeah, what could they use if they didn't have
Yeah.
this at home?
I like to just grab the back of my hands, so be back here. If you can't reach your hands, have your hands on your back and just stretch back like this. It'll stretch your chest and your shoulder muscles like this. But just really, really great ways to kind of keep those shoulders loose is by doing some arm swings. One arm forward, a couple arms backwards. So just kind of keeping those arms and shoulders loose as best you can.
Thanks,
so
guys.
much.
Bye.
Bye.